What is happening, everybody? So it is the bank holiday weekend and we decided to just get in the car. We was going to go for breakfast and said, do you know what, let's just drive into London and have a fun day out. So we have driven up to the Imperial War Museum. Took us about an hour to drive from home, so not too bad. So we're going to go in and we're going to show Arthur some history. There's the family lamp. And do you know what's great about coming up here on a Sunday is you can park everywhere for free. Right, okay.
Yeah, just through there, there's a door in the wall. You see it just in and out of it? Yes. Takes you straight round. And for the little one, in the First World War galleries, which is downstairs, there's the trenches.
Right.
Wow. Okay, as you walk up towards the trench, turn left, don't go right, turn left, and there's all uniforms and helmets and guns.
Right, okay.
If you don't turn left, you miss it. So.
Right.
Also, halfway down, there's a table that you can interact with.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, cool.
That sounds good, Arthur.
Okay. Not so much for you, young lady.
Yeah, she's a few more years, yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh, wow.
How old is it?
1940.
1940, very old.
There's loads of cars around here.
Look at it. Wow.
Yeah, it's very old, isn't it?
It's got a bit of
The tyre's
bit of a flat tyre.
Yes, it's got a flat tyre.
Look at that cannon.
Oh, look at that.
Banjo.
Oh, look at that cannon. It's
Oh my
very old.
gosh. Yeah.
Wow. How old is it, it says?
In 1942, this gun was serving with the 11th Field Regiment.
Oh, so old.
Yeah.
Is that called Willie?
Look, this tank is called
What does it say on that sign because of the rock?
the Willy Pusher.
What does it say on the sign because of the rock?
Amazing. There they are, it's the family lamp. So we are just about to go to the best cookie place in London.
I'm walking like a thing.
Walking like a pigeon. What are you doing?
I'm walking like a pig.
Walking like a pigeon. Walking like a pigeon. What's your cookie rating? Are they the best cookies in town?
Look at the piggy.
Whoa!
Look off, there it is.
Oh, go on then, in you
Sugar
go.
sin. Probably not the smartest place to take a 4-year-old.
Not very good for diabetes. Okay, right.
Oh wow, Arf, it's like heaven for you.
What do you want then?
You want to get
You're going to get a bag?
You're going to get a bag?
These are super fruity gummies.
Want to try a super fruity gummy?
What colour would you like?
What's your favourite colour? Or, well, can't really.
There's red, yellow, or
Like a red,
green.
don't you? Say thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not fussed.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh wow, they are very good.
Are they nice? Right, what do you want then? Do you want to get a bag? Look, there's a bag down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you take the buses as well, don't you? Tony got, what did you get, Tony?
Look how many sugary sweets you got. And then, apparently, my new name is Tony, not Johnny. Tony?
No, your name's actually Johnny.
It's Tony.
No, it's Johnny.
Tony.
No, it's Johnny.
Tony.
It's Johnny.
They call me Tony. Is it Johnny or is it Tony?
It's Johnny.
Oh,
Isn't it?
maybe.
No, it is Johnny, isn't it?
Look how many sugary sweets you got.
No, this one is green.
Don't know. Good cookies.
And cookies.
Ben's, B Dizzle's cookies.
Yeah.
Look how good these cookies look.
You're my one.
That's mine.
Put my hand in the trap and attempt to find a trading card whilst doing this. I will have 0.0001 milliseconds to do so before the jaws go over my hand. Put your hand up if you want.
Back home after a long day in London. Just a really random trip. We was going to go out for breakfast or like brunch because it was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Locally, we was all in the car, and then I just said to Kate, should we just go to London? Sod it. So we did. Drove up to London, went along the South Bank, had some lunch, went to the Imperial War Museum, which was actually really good. It's a lot smaller than I remember it, but it was good. After I enjoyed it, seeing all the tanks and guns and everything. Then we got back in the car and we drove up to Covent Garden, which is probably our favourite part of London. We love it around there. It's just really buzzing. There's lots of food places, lots of cool dessert places. And actually, it was probably the first time in a long time we've been out and I haven't had to have a go at Arthur non-stop. He was actually a really good boy and was really good fun and well behaved, which is not always the case nowadays. Normally I have to lose my cool with him on more than one occasion when we're out for the day. Back home and absolutely knackered. But I thought that I would talk to you guys a little bit about what I tend to do food-wise when we go out and what I recommend people do. So everybody wants to go out for meals and stuff, enjoy yourself at the weekend. And I think there's a certain strategy that you can do, that I tend to do, which helps you sort of stay on your diet. Sorry, the dog is going nuts. That's why I'm stroking him down here, looking for attention. Calm down. Get down. Right. No more. Sometimes he just gets over the top. You just have to say no. And one thing I think is a really good thing to do, and what I often do, is fast. So I normally skip breakfast, might have something small for lunch, if I know that I'm going to be going out that evening and having a big slap up meal and dessert, etc. But also it's just trying to save the calories for later on that day. And that's basically the technique. So still go out, still have fun, a little bit of sacrifice earlier in that day, just to save those calories for later on, so that I can still eat what I want to eat, I can still enjoy myself, but chances are I've stuck more likely to be near to my daily calorie amount. So the dog is chewing a bone, so it's going to be pretty noisy. It's dropping it on the floor. But like today, for example, I had taken the dog out early this morning, then came home. We was going to go out for a late breakfast / lunch, and that's when we decided to go to London, so I still hadn't eaten. And then we got into London at like 1, 2 o'clock, still hadn't eaten. And then we ended up going to a place called Honest Burger, which was very disappointing, may I add. What I find sometimes with London is they try to be a little bit too funky with certain things, and I feel like they try to be way too funky with that burger and chips. And the problem is, the more simple a burger and chips is, the nicer it is. I think the thing that makes a good burger is the quality of the meat, but they just was way too funky. I hate it when the burger's really sloppy, or it just wasn't very nice. Not my kind of burger, but some people might think it's great. So yeah, we had that, which again I hadn't eaten for the rest of that day, so you know that burger and chips could have been maybe 1,500 calories, I don't know, roughly, for that meal. Then we went over to Covent Garden and we stopped at our favourite cookie place, Ben's Cookies. The cookies are amazing, like unbelievable. I have no idea how many calories each cookie is. It could be anything from 250 to 400 calories maybe around. Have never looked it up. But again, then I had that, and then haven't really eaten much else. So I've gone out, enjoyed myself, and probably stayed roughly within my daily calories because I've made some sort of alterations elsewhere within the day. And then tomorrow I'll kind of go back to sort of normal eating. And I think that's what you have to do. Still go out, still enjoy yourself, but maybe making little alterations, like maybe reducing your carbohydrates earlier that day, or fasting for a part of that day, so you're just not eating until midday or something, so you're just taking those morning calories out of your day and saving them up for that meal in the evening. And at the same time, if it's something that you don't do that often, I mean maybe you do it once a month, then go out, have fun, and don't even worry about it, because if it's only once a month, it's not going to harm at all. If it's a weekly occurrence, if it's something that you're doing every weekend, that kind of stuff, then that's when you need to start being a bit smarter and using some sort of tactics, because you could be really good during the week. We spoke about this in my last vlog, really good during the week, and then if you do something like that every weekend, you're undoing all that hard work during the week. So that is just some tips on if you're going out to eat and what is a good way to try and stay on your diet and stay within your calories. Anyway, I'm absolutely shattered. When you go into London for the day, it's just like you're non-stop walking. I actually don't know how many steps I've done. Not as many as I thought. 14,000 steps today. So walked the dog this morning, some walking around London. But whenever I get home, I'm absolutely knackered. So Katie is taking the kids to bed, and now I'm going to go to bed as well. So I will see you in the next one.